This is really important because if you're trying to close deals, you're trying to place advertisements, your magnetism, your energetic field will directly entangle on a quantum level with the ads that you place, with the networking events that you go to, the people that you speak to. It can determine whether you're speaking to someone and they're like, oh my God, this person is amazing, versus, oh, this person is annoying. If I think I'm annoying and I'm trying to get an investor to invest in my new business, this will also affect that. My name is Anna, and I help entrepreneurs and coaches grow their business. What I like to discuss is manifestation and quantum entanglement, because it can literally yield 3 times the results of your advertising efforts or more. Today, I'm going to give you an example of what this looks like. I have a business partner. Let's call him Sam. Sam is usually a really optimistic person, which hence why he could be my business partner. Sam recently was near people that were very negative, meaning just negative Nancy, whether it was about him, about life, whatever, negativity. It's like a disease. Some people want to heal from it and not be sick, and some people relish in it, knowingly or unknowingly, because of circumstances or a pity potty. There's the list, add to list infinitum, meaning the possibilities are completely endless. Anyways, Sam was around some negativity, and I usually think very optimistically about my friend. If I have issues, even in dating, I will ask him for advice like, hey, I'm dating this guy, what do you think? In the past week and a half, I was starting to realize that I was thinking very negatively of him, whether it was negativity about him or arguments that we were getting into, or my reaction to him, which was caused by the thoughts that I was having. See, what had happened was he spoke to someone that essentially infected his mind. You have a mind, you have a heart, and you have a gut. Your gut tells you danger, no danger, butterflies, no butterflies. Your heart gives you emotions and feelings. Your brain gives you thoughts. Whether we create and manifest those thoughts ourselves or someone else imposes those thoughts on us, our brain has thoughts. His brain caught the negative thoughts of that third party and thus made him think negatively and feel negatively. And his gut and intuition also became poisoned, possibly for a little bit, and didn't know, like, yes, no, maybe, confusion. So then when he comes to me and we interact, I start thinking very negative about him. And I start having issues with him where we start arguing about things. And usually my friend and I, when we argue, we have a pretty solid foundation and I can let things go. Or he can let things go. Or we can laugh about it. Or we take a break to not offend each other and respect each other. Lately, I've been like, don't you know who I am? And to the untrained mind, when you don't practice controlling your thoughts, especially as a female, because we are controlled by our emotions, that is just how our nervous system works. I could have ran with this and just continued to be negative Nancy about my business partner. Instead, I was able to acknowledge it and say, why have I been thinking so negatively? What is going on? So when I spoke to him, he explained to me that he was dealing with this third party that was really being negative about him. And so this is a real life, of course we fixed the situation and we're wonderful now, thank God. But this is a real life situation or example of quantum entanglement. Another example would be right now, there's been Black Friday, there's a bunch of coaches and entrepreneurs with workshops, sales, where you name it, it's going on. And I have to create a lot of marketing stuff and different campaigns for my clients. Now, of course, it's also the holidays and I'm going to travel back home to visit my family. And my disease, if you will, was not negativity, it was worry. And so what I was doing was the same thing as my business partner, except with worry. And so what would happen when I interacted with all of my clients is they not only would receive the work that I already needed to provide, but they also started asking more and more questions and demanding more things. Why? Because they were quantumly entangled with my thoughts and feelings and perception of what reality in my energetic field should be. Follow me, like, and share. Also subscribe.